Your strength isn't capped by your muscle, it's capped by the signal your brain sends to it, and that signal is called neural drive, and almost nobody in fitness content explains what it actually is. It works through two things: recruitment, in which motor neurons in your spinal cord activate and fire signals down to your muscle fibers, and rate coding, which is how fast these activated neurons actually fire. At lower forces, recruitment is the main lever. As force increases and the pool is nearly full, rate coding takes over almost entirely. To produce more force, the nervous system must increase firing frequency. That is the mechanism, not just a detail, the whole mechanism. Quick one, Patreon's in the bio, new research articles every week on exactly this. Requests are open. It's about 16 cents a day or 33 for an audio deep dive on each topic. Right, back to it. Neural drive is not fixed. It changes with training, it changes with fatigue, with skill, with pain, with the signals your muscle sends back up to your brain mid-contraction. And there is one finding in this area that I think should change how anyone training seriously thinks about fatigue. When performance drops during sustained exercise, some of that is happening in the muscle, some is happening at the spinal cord, and some is happening in the motor cortex itself. The motor cortex becomes progressively less able to fully activate the muscle as fatigue develops. That shows that the signal gives out before the actual muscle does. But with supraspinal fatigue, the component originating specifically in the motor cortex accounts for roughly 25% of force loss during a maximal sustained effort. Now that clearly changes what training to failure means. It changes what maximal effort means, and it changes the question you should actually be asking about fatigue. We can now measure this directly from the surface of the skin using high density surface EMG with motor unit decomposition. Individual motor neuron firing patterns tracked in real time without needles, and that is what my research is involving, and that is what the next few videos break down, one mechanism at a time. Every rep you have ever done started with a signal from your nervous system, and every set you have ever failed, some of that was in the drive before your muscle ever ran out of force capacity. If you want to understand anything I post from here, this is where it starts, so follow along. And tell me in the comments, what is one topic in exercise neurophysiology you want covered first, because I'm using those answers to plan the next few videos.